Good morning, guys. Today we are starting a new unit, and with this unit, we will be working with nonfiction text. So this week's lesson is lesson 18. It's in your workbook on pages 296 and 297, and we're talking about explaining how images support your text. So if we read our learning target here, it says looking at the pictures that go with the text will help you better understand what you read. And we know that the pictures usually have captions. We've been over this before. So let's read. When you read, pictures and other images can be as important as words. They can support or explain. So support means to explain information in the text. For example, diagrams are drawings that show the different parts of something. They can also show how something works. So what they want you to do is to read the sentences, then look at the diagram. How do they work together to help you understand the parts of the fire truck? So looking at this picture, it tells us the driver of a fire truck sits in the cab. A ladder and a hose are connected to the main part of the truck. The hose is long and can stretch far from the truck. So looking at that diagram helps me to actually see what they're talking about in the text. I see where the cab of the truck is because it's labeled here. Let me change my color. And then I know that the hose is connected. That's here. And the ladder is connected. That's here. I see this to the main part of the truck. All right. So if we take what we see, what we read, and we look at our chart, it says, look again at the page about the fire truck. Fill in the chart to tell what you learned from the sentences and the diagrams. So if I look at what the text tells me, the text tells me that the driver of the truck sits in the cab and the ladder and the hose are connected to the main part, and that the hose can stretch from the truck. So I'm going to write that down now. And you remember, you write what you think in your words, okay? All right. And the diagram helps me to see this. So the diagram, I actually see, if you look at your picture, I see the light on top of the truck. I see the long part of the truck that's called the body, the hose that comes out of the middle or the center part of the body. And I also see that the truck has a set of wheels and a ladder on top. So I'm not going to write all of that down, but I'm going to write a few of those things down while you do the same thing in your book. And I want to look at the diagram and see how does it connect what I read, and also how is it giving me more information that it didn't tell me in the text. All right, I'm going to stop there for today. And I just want you to kind of look at the talk. The sentences in the diagram of the truck help you understand the parts of the fire truck. Talk with a partner or talk aloud on how the diagram makes the sentences easier to understand. How do you see it? Okay, and tomorrow we'll do day 2. All right, guys? Have a good day.